These are all the apples I got for canning, and I'm gonna start getting my stuff set up. I'm making applesauce and apple jelly today. I got some of my cans out and ready. I'm gonna climb up there and get my pectin. This is what I need to make my apple jelly. Now I'm gonna get some more of my cans out and ready. I'm short. These are all my jars. Apple jelly, applesauce. Hi guys, time for another recipe. Today we're gonna make and can some homemade apple jelly. I've got my pan full of 18 medium-sized apples, and I got my recipe. I'm gonna start off by peeling and chopping up all these apples, and then I will be back here with the next step. The apples are now peeled and sliced, and I put them in a pot. I added 4 cups of water, and we're gonna let them just sit here and cook down a little bit until they're soft. And I have my canner warming up and getting ready, and then after these guys boil down and get soft, I'll be back here with the next step. As you can see, the apples are starting to boil, and they're almost ready for the next step. They'll be ready when they're soft. You can poke a fork through them. And over here to the side, I have a mixture of 3 tablespoons of my fruit pectin and a 1/4 cup of sugar, and then another 1/2 cup of sugar ready to go. The apples are now soft, and next step is going to be to strain them. Now we're going to try to mush out as much of the excess apple juice as we can. Now we have our apple juice. What we're going to do, put it back in the pot. Now we're going to take our pot of apple juice and put it back on the stove. For the next step, we want to put in our pectin and sugar mix. And now we want to keep that stirred until it comes to a boil, and add the rest of the sugar and boil it for 1 minute. While that's heating up, I want to fill my sink up with hot water and keep my jars for canning them hot. Now we just want to keep this stirred until it starts to boil. Now it's beginning to boil, so we're going to add our last 1/2 cup of sugar. Now we're going to stir it, wait for it to come to a full boil, and then we'll test it on the teaspoon. If it sets at room temperature on the teaspoon, you're ready to start putting it into your cans for your jelly. If it does not set, just add a little bit more pectin, let it boil for another minute, and then try again. It's at the point where it's boiling really good after the 1/2 cup of sugar. We're going to let that boil for 1 minute, and then we're going to test it on our teaspoon. It's been a minute, so now we're going to take our teaspoon, get some of it on it, and then just let it sit here and cool to room temperature for a little bit and see if it'll harden into jelly. If it hardens into jelly, you're ready to take this off the stove and put it in your canning jar. If it does not, we're going to add a little bit more pectin and boil again for another minute. Now we're ready to add it to our jars.
What do you see in the future?
I see partying.
Now we're going to put these in our bath canner. Set for 10 minutes.
Now, these are the jars that have been completed and sealed for apple jam or jelly, whichever you prefer. I don't think it matters to me. Now, the consistency is that of apple juice or apple cider, as you can see. However, Dominique said it'll take about 24 hours or so to set into a jam. So I'm really looking forward to trying that. And we probably will have quite a bit, so we might end up handing some out to people for Christmas. Because as you know, we had over 100 pounds of apples from the apple. And she's still hard at work. Right now she's throwing in some apples and cinnamon and blending it up and getting ready to can some applesauce. Applesauce! You're doing a good job, Dominique. I really can't wait till all this stuff is done and set and cooled and edible.
Thanks.
You're doing a fantastic job. Now, as for me, I'm going to go eat my spaghetti in front of the fan. It's cooling. And if you need anything, just give me a holler. But you gotta go, holla!
Thanks for watching this tutorial on homemade jelly, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and follow me on Facebook.